Hey guys, and welcome back to Algos Explained. My name is David, and in today's video, we are going to go over an algorithm question. This is on the platform Edabit. And before we get started, the link to the question will be down in the description below. So if you haven't had a chance to take a look at this question yourself, go ahead and click the link, solve the problem. If you need help, come back. If not, go ahead and solve more problems. But without further ado, let's just go ahead and get to it. I'm gonna try to make these videos shorter, especially because you know, I usually do these Saturday night, and it takes a while to edit them because my MacBook is slow. Anyways, let's get to it. This one is called Find the Perimeter of a Rectangle. We're going to be coding in JavaScript, and this is a very easy level question. Create a function that takes length and width and finds the perimeter of a rectangle. Okay, so our function name will be find perimeter, and we're going to have two values, length and width. And just real quickly, how to find the perimeter of a square or a rectangle. You take the length and the width and you multiply that by 2, pretty much, because you're going to have two lengths and two widths, right? That's the simple perimeter formula. Hopefully you know that formula. If this ever came up in an interview situation, you might be able to ask the interviewer, what is the formula for perimeter? But hopefully at that point, or at the point when you're interviewing for a job, you would know that. The reason why you only have two arguments here, although you're going to have to use the length twice and the width twice, is because they're going to be the same, right? We're working with a rectangle here. If you're working with a square, they'd probably just give you one argument, and you would have to find your answer through that. And so let's go over here and read the notes. Don't forget to return the result, okay? They often remind us to do that, especially in the very easy questions, because I guess, sometimes you write a function and you don't, you could console log it as you're testing it and forget to return it or whatnot. If you're stuck, find help in the resources. Okay, this is just talking about the platform resources tab right over here. It can help you if you're stuck. It often has links to various resources like documentation that can help you kind of learn. If you're really stuck, find solutions. Okay, yeah, if you click on that, you're going to see the answer. So don't do that. I think you can do it. Okay, so my mindset first. Okay, this is going to be find perimeter. We're going to have a length and a width. How am I going to make that work for us? Well, we're going to have to use the length twice and the width twice, and pretty much add them all up. And so I think what I'm going to do is I'll actually add them first, and then I'll multiply it by 2, doubling that up, and then we'll return it. So if we add 20 and 10, we have one length and one width, and we've got to double that. So adding those two up will be 30, double it up, 60. And 2 and 9, maybe a random question I might ask my interviewer, hey, can we be given any kind of bad values, like a negative number or a null number or a string? And hopefully the interviewer will say no. If the interviewer says, possibly you can get those bad values, then pretty much as soon as you write the function, just as the first if statement, say if, like, just check for the type, if not a number, like if a string or something like that, or if not a number, simply go ahead and throw an error or something like that. I would assume they would just say no, thanks for asking. You will always get a number, a positive number, and then you can just move on with figuring out the other answer for this. Find perimeter, 6 and 7. Like we said, we're going to add 6 and the 7, or add the length and the width, and we're going to multiply it by 2 and return that. And so let's go over to the code tab, and this time they actually gave us length and width as some pretty good argument names. And so we can just go ahead and return. Let's do length plus width, multiply it by 2. And I think, let's go ahead and put the semicolon there. Length plus width, that's our first thing we're doing here to kind of add the 20 and 10 together in this case. And then we're going to multiply by 2 because we have 2 lengths and 2 width, and at the end of the day, you're going to have to add up all of those. And so you do that. We put the parentheses here because we want to add these first and then multiply it. That's just kind of like PEDMAS. And that's about it. I think another alternative thing you could have done, if you wanted to make it a little bit more clear for yourself, is kind of maybe perimeter, and just create this with here, multiply that by 2, and then you can go ahead and return the perimeter. You can return that variable that you just stored. So either way it works. Let's go ahead and check the answer, and it will most likely say yes. If this video helped you out, please go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. And hopefully I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.